I want to say it was before Donald Trump was president for the first time. And we were at the Time 100. And I asked Donald, I said, who do you want to see here tonight? Nicki Minaj? And he goes, Nicki Minaj? I love Nicki Minaj. Big Nicki Minaj fan. She loves me. And so when I told her that, I said, who do you think out of all these people is the most excited to see you here tonight? She was like, I don't know. You tell me. And I was like, Donald Trump. And she was like, really? Wow.
Monét Talks. Everybody come sit down, let's have a chat. Monét Talks. Living life gossip, chop it up, this or that. Monét Talks. Get comfortable with me, cause you on the show. We just wanna know where you been, who you been with. Monét Talks.
Y'all, this man has welcomed the world into his home. Literally. He is the charming face of Access Hollywood, the award-winning host of Houseguest, and a man who can make even the most guarded celebrities spill all the tea. And I've seen it every episode. Or at least asked him to, they ask him for his Wi-Fi password. He's a trailblazer, breaking barriers in an industry that thinks diversity means launching Gayle King into space. From red carpets to living rooms, from Hollywood elites to whoever NBC told him to interview that morning, it's Scott Evans. My intros are my favorite. I work on them very diligently.
When I tell you, get somebody who's going to bring you out like Monét, okay? Because that's it. That is me. If you didn't know who I was before that, that's it right there.
We have Scott V. Evans here. Scott, I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here.
You are one of the most, and I think a lot of people feel this way about you parasocially, like there is, it's the je ne sais quoi thing that you just have about your aura, your light, who you are, that you feel like everyone feels like they're your best friend.
I appreciate that so much.
How do you do that?
I am just, okay, here's the thing. I don't know how you make everyone feel like they're your best friend, but I am actually listening to the people that I talk to. And I am genuinely curious about the people that I get to interact with, and really and truly mean to be a reflection of the light and the love that's been shown to me in my life. Like I live by that statement. So something I read when I was, I don't know, maybe 23, 24, Danielle LaPorte.
2 years ago.
Hello. Fenty Beauty. Fenty Birdie. Fenty Birdie. Dennis and Myrick's, how you doing? But I read this book by Danielle LaPorte, The Desire Map, and it was about creating a statement for your life. And that if you, instead of getting the things that would make you feel the way, if you could get a statement that locked in on what you wanted to feel, who you wanted to be, how you wanted to live, then the things would come and go and you wouldn't be pressed. And my statement was, I am a reflection of the light and the love that has been shown to me in my life, and that my desire is to invite people to be more themselves in interaction with me, so that someone watching might be at least more curious about becoming or being more themselves. And so everything that I do is, I try to filter through that.
So good.
And if it doesn't match that, if I can't get to that, if that can't be true, then I don't want to do it.
You don't want it.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah. And then, but I think what's also remarkable about you is that he has in some interviews, like, you see celebrities get interviewed and they get asked questions, but you find avenues and you ask questions in a different way that yields such a different result. And it's just so you like, how did he get her to say it like that? Like how, it's just, it really is magnetic and electric to watch. And I'm sure people say it all the time, but I want to say it on camera. It is so refreshing to watch you talk to people.
I appreciate that.
It's beautiful.
I also think that I have found, you have it as well. That in order to ask someone or invite someone to offer you something, you better be willing to give something.
100% you have to.
And so if you're just going to sit there and fire off questions to someone, they're going to sit there and fire off responses to you.
Exactly. It's going to be like so surface and so they're just reciting what they said before.
Next.
Yeah, next.
And so I try my very best to interrupt that process. Like I just came from a junket today for Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Regina Hall, Tana Taylor's new movie, and I walked into the room with two of the actors, and the first thing out of my mouth was like, I know we have a lot to talk about, but I just have to get this off of my chest. Jungle Pussy, incredible job. fuck you, James. And like, I just wanted to let them know I'm not doing nothing that whatever you thought this room was going to be because people are coming in for this next 6 minutes.
Yeah.
It's us.
Yeah.
And we're in it to win it. And
that.
I think you're able to just connect. Like, right? Like the idea is, even if it's going to be a fleeting moment, you want to make a real connection.
Yeah.
And I want every interaction, especially ones that are on camera, for other people to be able to take in, to be something at least a little unforgettable.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, to lift you out of whatever you're going through, wherever you're at.
Yeah. And I think that's what I love about this too, is connection. Like, yes, it's an interview or whatever, but I love the connection. I love that energetic thing that happens when you're having a good interview. To me, I put that in my veins.
Yes.
Like, I want it. Like,
yes.
I just love that feeling. It feels so good to me. You know?
Yes. And to the point where I like mimic it in other places. Like, I'm at the grocery store. You know what I mean? And
talking to the cashier lady.
Baby!
Girl, yes.
I said, when did you get that piercing? I don't remember that on you the last time I was here. When did you get that? What is that? Is that a sun or a ninja star? I can't really make it out. Let me see. Can I see it? I'm so sorry for holding up. When did you get that?
Yeah, literally. I love that.
It's turquoise too?
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Did it hurt? What'd your mama say? You know, like, I want to know.
Hey, you want to know about it?
Yeah, and the next thing I know, they're like, I didn't even ring up the oat milks.
And it's an air one. That was $29 for a carton.
Hello. You know. Shit. And it wasn't nothing but 8 ounces in the carton.
3 easy payments of $29.95, but I can put a gallon of oat milk.
Put it on Klarna.
I heard Klarna's going down, though.
Baby, how could it?
I know. It was one of the craziest schemes that a lot of us fell for. I'm like, but because when it first came out, they got 10 drag queens to be the Klarna ambassadors.
Is that right?
Yes, it was Kimchi, Detox, Aquaria, Cameron Michaels, Asia, and a bunch of girls. And baby, the way the fans were eating them up about Klarna, it became it was a dumpster fire.
Let me tell you something. All I know is I got about 4, 5, 6 appliances on Klarna right now. If they file for bankruptcy, don't come to me looking for no more payments.
I ain't got shit for you.
Let me tell you, if Publishing Clearinghouse can file for bankruptcy and not pay these people their money, don't you come looking for me for that washer and dryer.
Wait, where did Publishers Clearinghouse, if y'all don't know that, when they would come with a big ass check, like, you want blah, 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 where did they get the money from? Was it from an endowment somewhere, or did people pay into Publishers Clearinghouse?
Let me tell you something. I don't know the answer to that question. But what I know is that if you came up to my job with all them cameras, you told me, here's your life, the rest of your life, you're going to get this check. For the rest of my life, I'm expecting that check.
That check, right?
That lady said, it has shattered my life.
That's crazy.
I've spent that money like it was always going to be coming.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And then they just get to file for bankruptcy and we don't get to... It
just goes away.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Bet. That Samsung washer and dryer set? the crimson washer and dryer set? I got 17 more payments. Yeah. You better let me alone, Klarna.
You know, when I got my new place and I was buying new appliances and stuff, I was like, I want to have a smart home. So, bitch, I got me all these smart things. But it's not a good, in theory, I was like, it would be great so I know if I left the oven on and so on. But a lot of them, I get like 25 notifications a day from my appliances.
You're like, hey.
And I'm like,
you haven't used me in a while.
Literally. I'm like, girl, I know microwave and I'm not going to. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to make my food fresh, girl.
Yeah.
It's just having smart appliances, which very first world problems, I know.
They're like, hey, have you heard of Tostinos? They're on sale right now at your grocery store. Go get some.
Literally.
You're like,
fridge, it's sending you notifications.
About a deal at a coupon at a grocery store.
No, it's kind of wild where we're at now. It's a smart house.
I did the same thing. The thing about a smart home is your appliances can't be the only smart thing. You got to have a Wi-Fi that also can support all of it. Because, baby, ain't nothing like that
2.4 gigahertz ain't gonna work.
Can't reconnect. Get that notification all day. You in an interview with Leonardo DiCaprio and your washer and dryer set telling you, Connect can't reconnect. Connect can't reconnect.
It's too much.
It's way too much.
It's too much.
Hello. Didn't know it was going to go this way today. But let me tell you, when you're in the moment, you got to let it be.
You got to let it be. Okay, wait. So you're from New Jersey, lived in Indianapolis, though.
Mm-hmm.
What do you rep? Are you repping Jersey or are you repping Indianapolis?
I'm gonna tell you right now. So we just we got my heritage results back.
Oh.
And for the longest, my father, he believed his heritage was Panamanian, because his parents and they're tied to the nation. What we found is that we can actually go back further than Panama, and Barbados is actually where hello, Pandeban. Hey. Bitch better have my money.
Oh my God.
So what I'm claiming right now is Rihanna's cousin. That's what I'm claiming.
Can I tell
you,
when I saw that,
that's what I'm claiming.
That trip.
Sorry, Jersey.
When I saw all of y'all down there with Rihanna.
Toodaloo, Purdue.
I was again so happy for all of y'all that y'all were there in Rihanna's island with her, just living it up with Rihanna. But I was the most jealous I've ever been of anything in my life. She's my queen, my goddess. I love her. I worship her. I pray at her church.
I understand.
So I was like, I am
understand.
the most jealous I've ever been in my life.
Let me just tell you how when you hand Rihanna a shot. When everybody gets to the party, everybody's first night at the house. I'm gonna
walk out the door right now.
I hand her shot. This is a shot I know that she likes. I hand her a shot, and she's like, I said, "Oh, we not shooting? It's not shot o'clock.
It's not shot o'clock yet."
She said, "Shot o'clock." I was like, "Yeah, no, shot o'clock." And I looked down. I looked back at her, and she was like, "Shut up," and I was like,
yeah.
It was incredible. And so then when we get back home and everybody's like, so? And I was like, I can tell you that I love shots with Rihanna. I can also tell you that the boat with Rihanna, nothing like it. What I'll also tell you is turquoise water in Barbados, you ain't never seen water like you seen with Rihanna.
Got it.
And they were like, but this baby, I was like, so. Baby, you say? I don't know anything about the baby. Why it was wild. It was unreal. But there's, I've been able to go back now. My first few times, I think 3 times on the island first 2 times on the island was with Ree.
Work.
And have been since able to take my family, my mom, my brothers that I share with my father, back to the island to experience crop over, like the big...
crop over is so good. So good. Carnival in the Caribbean, Barbados, Trinidad. I've done Carnival in St. Lucia, where my family's from.
Yeah.
And I tried to do Trinidad one time, but Trinidad is like...
a different thing.
It's a different thing. St. Lucia, the population of the island is like 250,000 people.
Right.
Trinidad is like millions. So it's like a whole different beast.
It's
I couldn't get into, figure it out.
It's like the difference of going to a pop-up shop and Coachella.
Yes. Very that.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just...
Trinidad, it is the Trinidadian way.
Yeah. It's intense.
Yeah, it's very intense.
I would love to go.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm down if you wanted to...
Scott, don't play with me.
But I'll die. I volunteer myself as tribute, baby. I'm not coming back. I'm not. Clear the calendar. He's done. Toast.
Okay, wait. So question for you.
Yeah.
So was broadcasting always the North Star, right? Because I know you doing the research that you up in the third grade with the Pacers hosting their
third grade. My sister Stacy booked me on a gig to star in the player intro video. You know the video that plays before the players come out?
Don't give me that. Sports, girl.
So at home games, there is this video experience. The lights go down, the announcer's like, and now. And then they play some sort of video tribute. Every season, every team has some sort of thing. This particular season, they had a young Reggie Miller playing against a young Larry Bird, which is a weird kind of Twilight Zone kind of thing.
And you were the young Reggie Miller.
I was the young... Imagine me being like, no, I was Larry Bird. Yes, I was a young Reggie Miller.
Indianapolis. I don't know what's going on in Indianapolis.
It's true. Where the cars go fast and the corn grows tall. Okay? Shout out to you, Alexis. So I was in the third grade. I got a day out of school, $50, and I got to be a part of this video shoot. And I remember it feeling like a music video or a movie. Looking back, it was one camera operator and one audio engineer and 3 lights, but it felt like a big production to me, right? Yeah. And I was in the car with my sister, and I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. And she was like, please relax. Why do you always have to be so damn intense? Fuck.
Passionate. Right. You know, though. You know.
Yeah, I want to do this. I want to do this. And then when I got to the first home game and they played the video and thousands of people are screaming and like the stadium's going nuts and I'm on the court with like the team, Jermaine O'Neal. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Jermaine O'Neal's a basketball player.
I was like, touchdown.
He's good. So when I had that experience, I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to be a part of teams that get to create things that move people.
Got it.
And I was relentlessly pursuant into those experiences. Like I went to schools that had visual arts programs, performing or visual arts programs. I was in all of the like elite little acting troupes in schools, and went to Purdue to study theater and
come on, Purdue.
Hello,
that is a D1 school, right?
Yeah, you know.
Okay, I know about that. I used to fuck this nigga the Bronx who was big into sports. So, like, I know niggas. I know the Devils, the blue Duke.
Yes,
Duke.
Yeah,
his favorite team was Duke. And they was D1. So that's how I know.
His favorite team was Duke. I love that you went here with it. You said, I need to, what's the visual aid? I knew Duke.
He's a little Duke at Purdue. Yeah.
So no, I went to Purdue to study those things and was able to kind of create a path and a program for me there. And then I realized that very quickly the experiences that I already had in high school, like we started a television show in high school called 360 Degrees.
Wow.
And we were telling stories about everything from teen homelessness to dating. I did a live, oh my God. I did a live demonstration of how to put on a condom on this show talking about sex. I think I was a sophomore in high school, and I put it on a banana, and then I put my foot in the condom. And the idea there was to explain that quite a bit can fit in these condoms, and that we shouldn't be, one, telling people it's too big.
It's too big.
And
because half of y'all out there it ain't too big.
Ain't too nothing.
Ain't too nothing.
Ain't too nothing.
Please.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Yeah.
And that in particular at the time, young girls and young boys should be confident in how to use them.
Yeah.
So
it's not a mystery. Like you're trying to show that's good. Look at you.
Yeah.
So they up the children, and you are a child at the point.
Literally, But my mom had open conversations with me about sex. And,
really?
Yeah.
I never got the birds and the bees. My family, we were not that. Oh, I wish I did though.
I think I can't remember what age my mom said, but I remember going into my mom's room and being like, what am I doing with this? She was like, what? I was like, it's gonna need to be bigger than this. She was like, for what? I was like, the stuff.
Wow.
I'm gonna need it to. She was like, I think you're gonna be fine. And I think that doesn't need to be your focus right now. But I think you're gonna be fine. See? Like we had conversations about, about sex and about it wasn't off limits, is what I'm saying.
Good,
it wasn't off limits, and so conversations around it didn't feel weird or icky or anything like that. And so I carried that into the work that I was doing, with this teen show. And so I had those experiences even before college. I had interviewed Destiny's Child before I went to college. I'd interviewed Erykah Badu in her dressing room before I went to college. I sat in the room with Erykah Badu on the floor of her dressing room after a performance, and she grabbed my face, kissed my face, and said, the way that you are asking these questions, the thought process that you journey through to get to this place is special.
I love that.
And they have killed people for the bravery that you have. Protect it. And I was like, well, damn, what you do? What do you do with that in junior high? What do you do with that? And so, long story longer, I always wanted to be on TV. I always wanted to be working in media. But what I really wanted to do was affect people in a positive way. Television was the way to do that. Was the vehicle that I had the most experience and was the most interested in.
Enjoying.
But if it wasn't going to be that, it was going to, teaching or some way to help affect people in a positive way. Yeah. Always.
God, you're so... I'm
Always.
sitting there like, wow, that's crazy.
But like that's not also for you. You know what I mean? I also see like your varied interests and passions and things that you are excellent at. Of course. And all of them have a positive effect on people.
Yeah, but what I'm gathering from you also is that it's something that is very prevalent in a lot of the things you do, your shows, is that you seem to have found very young that I want to do this thing and I'm going to learn and do and craft all the things to get to this by hook or by crook. This is my thing.
Yes.
That's why your sister was like, you're so dramatic. You're like, no, but you don't understand.
I was like, but do you get it or not?
You don't get it. Like,
do you get it or not?
For the rest of my life.
Stop the car. Stop the fucking car.
Well, I think I was a little more shy. I think a lot of the coming into entertainment, I stumbled into it. Like I happened to get into chorus and I was like, I didn't really want to do it, but teacher was like, you should do it. And then I auditioned for another thing. You know what I mean? A lot of it kind of would kind of happen like that until I was like, oh, actually, yeah, I do want to do this.
As a matter of fact,
I am good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you no, I know I'm good at it. I'm going to work at being even better and fiercer.
Yeah. I mean, I also had experiences very young that emboldened me, right? So like people talk about how representation matters, and it is very true. This is not a statement in antithesis of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also believe that belief is important. People that make you feel like what you want to do, who you are naturally, is not some foreign thing that like, of course that's what you want to do. Of course, like what else and what else, right?
Yeah.
And so like I had experiences very young that pushed me even further, right? Like I remember being at like a picnic like this. My mom worked for this organization called Indiana Black Expo, which is I credit to my basis in how to tell a story in the video medium.
Mm-hmm.
They had this program and called Summer Celebration, and they had this huge employee picnic where they brought the chapters from all over the state down to this particular park, and I lip sync. I just realized that I'm telling you this story, and this is fucking ridiculous.
Are you lip sync?
You ever in the middle of your shit just be like, nigga,
Damn.
shut up. Shut. Oh, you did. Oh, you did.
And I gotta hear this. You lip sync.
This is crazy.
I need to know now. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Oh my God. So I'm probably 5. And I get so weak. Like
SWV.
Like to the point where I slide across the stage on my knees and I'm singing to one of the ladies in the front of the stage. And people at this picnic like looked at my mom and they were like, this little motherfucker's gonna be a star. Do you see him? Do you see? Like unwarranted, like unannounced, like in any of that. I just really enjoyed getting a rise out of people, really enjoyed connecting with people and that kind of getting a reaction out of people that way.
From the crowd, yeah.
Yeah, so like and was always kind of thrust into those experiences, encouraged to be in the yeah. Yeah. So like I feel like I would be this same person even if I was the cashier at the grocery store. Yeah. I would still be like, let me see them boots, baby. Damn, girl. You know what? You can have this free Coke. You know what I mean? Your ketchup packets is on me, baby.
Yeah, that's all me. It's all on me.
You know what I'm saying?
Monét Talks.
Hey, I know the episode was so good, right? You're so mad at you being interrupted. Well, I'm here for an important message. These are my current live dates where you can see me in person, being that girl, being gorgeous, being fabulous. Yes, all of these dates. So if you want to see your girl in person, go to monetxchange.com/live.
Monét Talks.
Okay, so you start House Guest. Now, House Guest is a show. It really is. It's like just comfort television, like it is, and which also kudos to. I mean, I know there's someone going to say, "Girl, don't you know that the way that YouTube has created this thing where shows like yours can exist, and I can like
#1 streamer, YouTube."
Like, it's just like, I just love the medium. And then so, obviously you were successful on Access Hollywood, still are, so for all these years, and you start your production company, and you start House Guests.
Yeah.
Right? And now it has won, you won a Webby Award last season, and she's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
But you are bringing strangers, well, not strangers, celebrities into, this is your actual home.
This is my actual where I live.
Gag.
You where I live at.
Gag.
Yeah, this is where you live at, bitch.
So you've made all these connections from Access Hollywood. Can you just talk about like the shifting it to like, all right, I'm going to create my own space and invite these people to my house.
Well, so I got the opportunity to create more, got the vote of confidence, I'll call it, with an overall deal and first look deal with NBC. And
who's the parent company what Access Hollywood is under?
Correct.
Got it.
And so I was like, okay, so now I'm this network talent.
Yeah.
They want to see more from me in the producing space. I have an opportunity, direct line to network leadership to show them what I'm made of and like the other ideas that I have. And so we developed all these shows, pitched all these shows, sold my first pitch in the room, sold the show.
Work. House Guests.
No.
This is something else.
Totally different show.
Got it.
With my sister who booked me on my first gig, who is a sports reporter, a premier sports reporter, and sports anchor.
Your sister is in the industry as well?
Yeah, she's a sports anchor. Yeah. Stacey Pates.
Girl, it's in the blood. It's in Eva's blood.
But tell you though, we're not even blood related. But she literally is my sister, and I think that what happened is she made me believe I could do it. I was in close proximity to her at a very young age, and I saw someone that I knew who didn't feel like a foreigner to me doing this, and I was like, well, of course I can do it.
Yeah, I can do it too.
Why can't I do it?
Yeah,
she right there.
So.
She right there. She loved me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we had this queer sports history doc series that we wanted to do. Sold it in the room. First pitch ever.
Work.
Sold it. They were like, yes. Yeah. Gave us the money to shoot the materials. When I tell you that what you learn about this industry is, baby, get it on the air today. Don't skip past the development. Get the development money and go right to air today.
And go right to it, yeah.
Because of the way that this industry shifts, if you wait, baby, we waiting.
It's waiting and it's gone.
I'm looking at this movie today. 20 years it took for them to get this movie created.
The one who was just telling me about with
Leonardo DiCaprio, Tiana Taylor, Regina Hall.
Wow.
Benicio del Toro. 20 years?
Wow.
With them?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So get it. You know what I'm saying? And if it's taking a long time, don't feel bad because it takes a long time sometimes.
Yes.
So, like I had these experiences of like extreme highs and extreme lows, but they were always tied to someone else saying yes. And I pitched this show with Justin Sylvester, the host of E! News, and in the pitch, we'd done this like incredibly elaborate experience where we brought the people who were in the pitch like into the pitch. Like we sent them this custom beverage that they could enjoy with us. It was like they were in the pitch themselves.
Work.
And the people involved were like, I've never seen anything. I've never been in a pitch. Like, this is, y'all really have thought about this.
Yeah.
And then weeks later, we're like, we just don't really see how it's much different. I was like, okay, bet. And so I spent some time with it myself, restructured the show in a pretty intense way, and then said, what can I do today? What can I do today? And, we went back and figured out the talk show can happen at the house.
Yeah.
And if you want to do late night, could late night happen right now at the house?
At the house.
How could I show that I can do a late night show today? How can I demonstrate that I can handle that responsibility today? The reason I'm saying this is because I feel like when you have a dream, there's or a desire, you feel like if somebody would take a chance on me, if somebody would just pick me, I could show them I could do it.
Yeah.
But what would happen if you would demonstrate that you could do it now?
Yeah.
How much better would it be?
How much better would it be? Yeah.
What could you own if you could say, no, I am a late night show host today.
Yeah.
You want me to be on your show? As opposed to take a chance on me.
Yeah.
And so I moved out of that space. And House Guests came as a result of a series of conversations with people that I love and that believed in me. And they were like, when you ready, we ready. And so we started putting it out.
Yes.
And bringing people to the house was like the idea was putting Barefoot Contessa and Arsenio Hall and what was it, Late Nights with Snoop or After Dark, Snoop After Dark?
I remember those.
Remember that?
Yes.
What happens if we put all those together?
That, honestly, I see the Venn diagram where those things all overlap.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And to be able to, so I talked to Ina Garden and I was like, hey, I'm working on this show, developing this show. What do you think about this idea? She was like, always make something. Always make something. Make something. And I was like, bet. Okay, that sounds like a vote of confidence. I talked to Snoop and I was like, hey, I'm where he was like, own that shit, nephew. Own that shit. Don't sell it. Don't give it to no own that shit. I was like, bet, huh? Okay, we got that. And the only person I haven't been able to get to yet is Arsenio.
Hall.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, he'll be having y'all two together. That would be so nice.
I want him to be a guest on the show.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
To see that.
I mean, like the pioneer in this.
Yeah.
Like, come on. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, it really was a matter of also like betting. Are you willing to bet on yourself?
Yeah.
Are you ready to bet on yourself?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready for it?
What do you think your house says about you when people come over?
I hope that it gives at least a false sense that I got my shit together. Like, I hope it at least says like an adult lives here. You know what I mean? Like, I've got mini velvet seating arrangement.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? I've got a bench in my dining room. You know what I mean? A credenza.
Okay, I just got my first credenza when I moved when I went to a place. I was like, I feel like I am in a new. I have a credenza.
A credenza.
I don't have a credenza living in a fucking 2-bedroom apartment in New York.
But I got one.
But I got one now.
But I got one.
You know what I mean?
And I got a couch that's not up against the wall. Somebody told me you really doing shit when your couch don't have to be up against the wall.
Oh my God, my couch is not against the wall. My couch floats in my home.
You hear me?
Although, what I'm seeing now is that I'm like, do I need to because I bought a place, gut renovation, did the whole thing, love it now. But now, what's
you did a gut reno?
Gut reno. It was.
Oof. I did the kitchen and I was like, you know what, I'm not even painting that outlet switch.
It was the craziest thing of my life.
I'll never do it again.
It made me want to never renovate a thing, but I'm happy that I did it because my home is exactly what I want.
I'm glad.
But now, though, they're coming back in style, sunken living rooms. I'm like, a sunken living room. Do I need to do a sunken living room? But then it's going to go away in like 10 years.
I'm going to tell you, you can create a sunken. So I have a sunken living room. No, in theory. It's not actually sunken.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not. It's not a sink. What is it? Serum, tink, tink, serum. You know the get out.
Oh yeah,
serum, sink. I don't have one of those. I got the serum, tink, tink. But you don't actually. So the furniture is low. The artwork is low. So it brings your eye down. Yeah,
okay.
In theory.
Yeah,
in energy, I have a sunken. It gives sunken. But it's not actually.
Yeah, but I'm like, I should have, because it's going to go away in 10 years, and I'm going to be mad I have a sunken living room. I want to get it not be sunken, so I think I just keep what I have and just ride the wave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or also in your next house.
Yeah, next house. Although I would never, I mean.
Yes, you would.
I know.
And we're not going to put that limiting thought on you. Yes, you would.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
At your next house, you can get a sunken living room.
You're right.
Yeah. Maybe that's even on the criteria you look for, so you ain't got to do it. It's already there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The vacation house got a sunken living room. Yeah.
What do you like to vacation? Are you a beach vacationer or are you like
beach?
Same. I like a beach. I'm like, I want to go.
I want to be. Okay, so I want to be beach. I want warm weather. I want a good breeze. I want great drinks. I want close friends and family. I want some quiet time. I want some turn up time. I don't want a whole bunch of activities that are outside of like going on the boat. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Getting the jet skis.
Me too.
Some dinners. Maybe some clubs. You know what I mean? But I don't want to do like the 17-mile hike. I don't want to do the juice cleanse. I don't want to, not on the vacation.
So it's hard for me to work for that because he is like active. Like we'll go away for 5 days. Mm-hmm. For 5 of the days, it's from
full itinerary.
And I'm like, no. Then it's not, I'm working on my fucking vacation. No, I want to be able to.
I'm clocked out.
I'm clocked out. I want to just chill. So that's always a balancing act. But we just recently, I got booked on this Virgin Cruise. Incredible. Yeah. But it was a nice, what was great about the cruise? It's not my first cruise, but.
Do you like the cruise scenario?
So I just started doing this year.
It doesn't feel like jail?
No.
Okay.
Because the ships are so massive.
Jails are big.
But it's so both.
That's what they call it, mass incarceration. It's a concept. It's like a thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It just feels like a really big, it feels like you can't go nowhere else.
No, but they're so big though. There's literally like a Central Park in it. Like these troops are
still screaming jail. There's a yard in the jail too. You know, am I wrong? You've not said one thing. Give me one thing that's on this cruise that's not in the jail.
There are restaurants,
mess hall. They got honey buns. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I've heard. I'm just saying. Shout out to you, Virgin. I'm just saying, but like, probably not like a jail at the Virgin cruise.
Well, also, it was a gay cruise.
Sounds like a jail. Baby, you ain't said one thing yet. That those look, you got to think. You said, damn, I walked right into that. Mm-hmm.
But I started getting books on them this year, and, they're good. But this one went to the Mediterranean, so it was a nice mixture of getting off the boat and doing, like, fun things, like going to Cairo to see the pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah.
But also days at sea where you are in the boat, you just, like, going to the pool and chilling and luxuriating, going to a nice restaurant. So I think a ship was a nice balance for us. Those things you want to do, I want to do.
I heard once that the key to, like, trips with partners is to have a day where each partner gets to do what that partner loves to do.
Yeah.
Depending on how many days, how much time you're spending, where it's absolutely 100%. If you want to do this, I'm so game. I'm so excited. Yeah. And then another day where the other partner gets to do the very same. If you're poly and you got a situation, then, you probably need more days. But the idea is to really share the experience.
And everyone gets a sense.
As opposed to one partner planning the entire trip.
The entire thing, hell no.
And then just being mad because don't nobody want to do that.
Hell no. And let me tell you something. I have been running this life for 35 years.
Hello.
Since I graduated high school, I have been hustling. So ain't nobody telling me what I'm doing.
Pretty and excellent at it.
You know what I mean?
Excellent at it. At a work, operating at a high level. You know what I'm saying? So like, do I need you to make an itinerary for me? No.
Hell no. But I'll engage you because I, quote unquote, love you, I guess.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like I like you a lot.
I like you a lot. I want to play a game. It's called Good Guess, Bad Guess.
Okay.
So since House Guest is all about living and inviting celebrities into your home, I want to test your hospitality instincts.
Ooh, okay, let's do it.
I'm going to give you a scenario, and you tell me if the person is a good guest or a bad guest.
Okay.
Shows up with no wine, but eats all your snacks.
Bad guest. Also, not a guest for a second time.
Hello?
All the snacks?
I invited someone to a game night, and they came, ate a few snacks, had a drink, did not play a single game, and left before we started playing games. I was like...
Do they know you?
Yes.
You invited them personally?
And I said something.
They weren't a plus one?
No. And I said I'm not inviting them back because I was gagged. I was like,
oh my God.
I didn't invite you over to feed you. This is supposed to be a game night.
See, what happened was they had something else to do, and they stopped by your shit first. Not even to show face, but to carb load. Yeah, they had to lay a base before they went to the next spot.
I was so mad.
That's crazy.
I know. I was gagged.
Also, you should be ashamed of yourself because you know exactly who you are.
You know exactly who you are.
And why you haven't been invited to shit else. That's it.
Okay.
Bad guess.
Oprah brings bread, but only for herself.
Great guess. Great guess. Oprah could come to my house, eat all my snacks, and leave early.
Leave early, you don't care.
And I would be like, yeah, that was a really great time we had with Oprah, wasn't it? Was it Oprah who did that? Because I take it back. If that was Oprah, I didn't mean it. She crazy. She crazy. I don't even know why she would tell your business like that. Didn't you just sign an NDA? That's some crazy shit you out here talking about Oprah like that.
Okay, takes off their shoes and leaves their socks by the coffee table.
That's weird.
It is weird, but people do weird shit at your house.
Here's what I'm going to say.
I've learned.
Here's what I'm going to say. So I do have slippers.
Good.
We've got a huge travertine, terrazzo tile floors, like, the custom from when the house was built.
Love.
You know what I mean? White Miami Vice tile floors.
Yeah.
And so people assume when they walk in the house, they should take their shoes off. It's not a requirement.
Really?
No, it's not.
You're not Scott, you're not a no shoes off household?
No.
You're walking around getting all kind of dog shit and piss and shit and walking around your house?
They don't get to walk around all of the house.
Okay.
You know, you get the common area.
The common area, okay.
You know,
okay.
and we have a team of people.
Yeah.
By team, I mean I have a house mom who takes very good care of me.
Yeah.
And she will make sure that the floor is very clean. But no, so I don't require people to take their shoes off in my house. Also because I know what it is like to walk into someone else's home knowing that your socks don't match. And they're requiring you to take off your shoes, like the embarrassment of that. Even for a second. I get over it real quick.
Yeah.
But even for a second. So I don't require people to take their shoes off. If they do, I do have something for them. What I will say is that I have an aversion to bare feet. Like toes. In particular, toes. Because, you know, that's kind of what they look like. It's like a hand, but if you blur your eyes. You know, it's like a not a... Come on, feet are weird.
Feet are weird.
And so you just if you put your naked foot up on my coffee table, now we have a different
problem.
Different conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Okay.
Let me hurry up and get you together.
Lady Gaga shows up wearing the meat dress and refuses to take it off.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I got 2 dogs. If you want to come to the house wearing a meat dress and you don't want to take it off, that's on you. I'm going to roll on that. I'm definitely going to get cameras on that for sure. It's going to be, I'm going live. It's going to be content for sure. But Steph, listen, if you want to pull up
Steph.
in that meat dress, baby, I'm not going to tell you to take it off. But I am going to let you know we rolling.
Okay.
Good guess. I'm going to say good guess on that one.
Accidentally breaks your one-of-a-kind vintage lamp, but Venmos you instantly. This is a one-of-a-kind. You cannot find this lamp ever again. They done broke your lamp.
So I have a friend, Michael Mensa, who almost every time he comes over breaks something in my house.
And you ain't coming back. Or if you're coming back, I'm wrapping you in bubble wrap.
So now he's relegated to one area in the house where all the shit is IKEA. Just everything in that room is IKEA.
Let loose here.
It's like an IKEA museum. Baby, live your life. You can take your shoes on and off in this room. Live your life. But you can't go in no other rooms.
Oh my God.
But what I also will say is that he immediately lets me know he takes full responsibility and he pays for and manages the repair.
Okay,
so he doesn't just give me the money. He calls the company. He's there when they arrive.
And that's the part I would need.
Yeah.
Because that's the hard part. Calling them, doing the thing, that's the part I don't want to fucking deal with.
Yeah.
But do you take care of all that? I'm good with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because otherwise... Toodaloo.
That's why I let Bob come to my home, even though he is literally the Tasmanian devil of drag. He is a rambunctious person. But I know if he breaks some shit, first of all, I have 50% of his company is my company. So I'm going to take it from right from the back.
Exactly. You know he rich.
So I know it's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Give me that money.
Give me the money.
Matter of fact, you can write the check.
Exactly.
You don't have to talk about it.
Exactly.
Like, what was that? It was a business expense. It was a business expense. So that's what it was.
Okay, last one.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj is going to stay for the weekend, but she demands a Pink Friday themed bathroom.
Here's what I'll say. She's in luck. Because so in my house, I have a screening womb. So it's a room. Screening womb. So it's a room that if it's the color of, imagine your close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Now look directly into one of these lights.
Oh yeah, so
you see that color?
Yeah.
That's the color of every surface in this room. So I could hang up a Chun-Li poster in there. Yeah, I got you, girl. No problem. We got some stuff to talk about, though.
Oh, for sure.
Can we discuss?
Can I tell you when that episode of House Guest comes out? I will be sat with some nice popcorn with some Parmesan cheese spread on there, and I am watching every single second of it, Scott. Please give it to us.
Do you understand do you know how I would freak? So I saw her at Met Gala, and I was like, will you please come on the show? She was like, baby, like this, and then the strap from her dress fell off, and I was like, oh, is it happening? It's like, do we go together now? What's going on?
We need it.
I need it. The last time I've had any sort of good conversation with her, it went viral because it was before Donald Trump was president for the first time. And we were at the Time 100, and I asked Donald, I said, who do you want to see here tonight? Nicki Minaj. And he goes, Nicki Minaj, I love Nicki Minaj, big Nicki Minaj fan. She loves me. And so when I told her that, I said, who do you think out of all these people is the most excited to see you here tonight? Who do you think is actually excited to see you here tonight? She was like, I don't know. You tell me. And I was like, Donald Trump. And she was like, really? Wow.
That is wild.
It's a meme I still send. I still use it to this day. And I have more thoughts about that. There's so much more to discuss with her since then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who has been the guest that you've been most intimidated by or nervous to talk to? Was it someone who came and you were like,
Bob.
Really?
Yeah.
You had Tina Knowles. You've had
I was nervous about talking to Miss Tina, but it was different. I wanted to make sure that I was telling her story, that I was also positioned in the right point of her story that she wanted to tell, right? Because her book was sweeping.
Yeah.
From like her family history to like now and her future desires. There also was a major revelation of her breast cancer that was in the book. And I wanted to make sure that I was going to do all of that justice. So I was nervous about that, but I also trusted my training and my expertise in that.
Yeah.
I was nervous when she brought out that Beyonce juice. Like, y'all see my handshake? And I was like, there were two things. One, I was like, what if you hate it?
Yeah.
What if you hate this?
Yeah.
Are you gonna lie?
I would lie.
Yes, I'm gonna lie. But like, are they gonna be able to tell?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Right? So there was that. With Bob, I wanted to make sure that Bob was comfortable at my place. And I'd only had maybe one other interaction with them before, and I was unsure of how to make sure they felt.
She
like
can
we
be
were...
so stoic sometimes. It's very like, Bob is a hard read.
Bob sat down at our kitchen bar.
Eating them
biscuits.
The biscuits.
Baby. And said to me, you probably should know this. I'm like the worst person to interview. Like people literally hate it. Like I'm like, I can't help it. Like I'm literally like, I don't answer questions. I tangents and all this. Like I'm the worst. And I was like, got it. So I was terrified because I also wanted to do the book justice and do our interaction justice.
Yeah.
But when he left, I just felt so proud of the dynamic that we were able to share, that she showed up the way that she did, that the honesty and openness that we were able to have, and the sense of humor we locked in together. With it was really cool. It was really cool.
It's a really fun watch.
But it was probably the one I was the most like, oh fuck.
You have been interviewing people for a decade now?
Yeah, on Access Hollywood, a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, there are ones you want to get right.
Right.
There are ones you want to get right.
Yeah.
And also, I was so pissed about how Traders went.
Oh, Traders, yeah.
And then they were like, you can't talk about Traders. Like, what the fuck you mean I can't talk about Traders? This is my show. I talk about the fuck I want to. The fuck you mean I can't talk about Traders? You better, okay, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. How about that?
What is more exhausting to you? A celebrity with a 12-person glam squad that's like requesting a lot, or someone who doesn't want to answer questions? Like, I'm sure you've met someone, Access Hollywood house guest, on your career that you just cannot break that wall.
Yes. The thing that I have found with the people who are more reluctant to share, because you also have to realize that, like, if you're curious about people, there are reasons why they don't share, right? Like, for example, Ayo Edebiri is one of the hardest interviews for me.
Really?
Because she revels in this space of chaos between an interviewer and an answer. Like, there's a space there that she's like, this is where I want to be.
Yeah.
And also I think there's an air of like us that not necessarily so into the experience of rapid fire interviews.
Yeah.
Most people are not into that idea.
Yeah.
So it can be hard to kind of lock in with her because there's an element of like her new performance, which is this interview, and her level of comfort, which is 17 people she's got to be interviewed by in the next 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And so at Met Gala, I think we had our first kind of real lock-in moment where I basically threw my cards and I just locked into like what I actually wanted to know.
Yeah.
What I actually wanted to hear her talk about. And it was the hairstyle that she had and the beads that were incorporated in her Met Gala look. And her father, her tribute to her father and her culture that was involved in her look. And so we tapped in and I saw, you have interactions with people and you can have multiple interactions and it's very nice, it's cordial, whatever.
Yeah.
But then there's something that happens and you're like,
I got it.
You see each other. Like there's a moment.
Yeah.
We had it.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
I mean, there's a viral clip going around of her right now. It was her, Spider-Man guy, Andrew Garfield.
Oh, yeah, with Julia Roberts.
And the person frames a question to Julia Roberts and Andrew, and she's asking, like, well, this wasn't framed to me, but... And I'm like, yes.
You want to get her?
Literally.
You want to get her?
I was like, oh, so good, yeah.
But also, how do you ask a question about the Me Too movement being over and the Black Lives Matter movements being over and what else to expect and only want to hear from Julia and Andrew?
I'm like, where was this person from fucking Venus? Oh, sorry. Look, I'm like, was this interviewer from Mars? I'm like, what?
And also, what would make you think that Julia Roberts was going to be like, yes, I'll take this one.
Girl.
I gotcha. Like, if you've ever interviewed Julia Roberts, you know she does not play no games.
Word.
And she is aware of the conversations that she's having.
Yeah.
She's also having high-level conversations about the art that she's involved in.
Yeah.
And in, I think, some ways is also very on guard. In particular with this film.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? With some of the commentary around its source material and themes and stuff like that. And so she's also very protective of her cast and crew.
Yeah, I love that.
And so, baby, she was like, can you, what was the question? I'm sorry, I don't understand what it is your sunglasses are on, and I don't even know who it is you're talking to. I was like, oh, she got to get out the ration.
Yes.
I was like, it's okay, I got it. I know this wasn't for me, and I don't know why that was intentional.
Good. So good, so
that
good.
Was
so
crazy.
Good. So good.
Crazy.
Okay, last game before you go.
Okay,
let's go. Who would you let in? A celebrity's going to ring a bell, and you have to decide, do you let them in or do you leave their ass outside?
Ooh, okay. I like this one.
This is a rapid fire.
Okay.
Kanye West holding a Bible and his black KKK outfit.
Kanye West?
Uh-huh.
Call the police.
Mariah Carey, 3 a.m., but she's caroling.
Mariah Carey?
Uh-huh.
3 a.m.?
Uh-huh.
Caroling? Get your ass in here.
Martha Stewart with a pan of wheat
brownies. Get your ass in here. She could have a knife. She could be wearing a KKK outfit with a knife, and I'll be like, Martha Stewart, get your ass in here. Shit, why are you wearing this costume, girl? Who is chasing you? Who is chasing you? Where is the new?
Cardi B with 4 wild peacocks.
Yes. Yes.
In your house, in your terrazzo vintage style.
What's crazy about that is I called this house the house that Peacock built.
Oh.
Right? So
okay,
it is the house that Peacock built. Yeah. And so you got 4? Bring them in. Bring them in. Again, I'm rolling on it. We going live, but bring them in. If it's up, then it's stuck. Shit.
Andy Cohen, Nene, and Portia carrying a small Bravo camera crew. And unlimited access anywhere in your home.
I'm going to say bring them in. And this is what I'm going to tell you.
Uh-huh.
I want to see the contract first. But come on in. Them 3 and a crew?
Oh.
Baby.
It could be good.
The ghetto.
It could be good. The ghetto.
The ghetto. Not a white refrigerator. Put your shoes on, honey.
Lindsay Lohan, Mean Girls era.
Yes. Lindsay Lohan, any era. How about that?
Including the era when she was living in Mykonos?
Yes. When she did that.
Yes. That era. Okay. We're into it.
Hell yeah. You know I still do that? Give me a pool Shit. Shit. Catch me in Miami at 11 and see if I ain't doing that in a corner somewhere and talk about no tips. Sorry, no tips.
No tips. Present day Amanda Bynes.
Come here.
Come in?
Yeah, because we got to pray.
You need a seance for that.
We got to, well.
You get a Ouija board or
okay, we'll bring Mariah Carey. Let's do it. Because we got some, I'll never forget being at a gas station with Amanda Bynes.
Wait.
I wasn't at a, okay, let me rephrase.
Yeah,
I was at a gas station and Amanda Bynes was also at a gas station.
Jag.
The same one. And this was pre all the stuff.
Okay.
Like prime Amanda Bynes scenario.
Like what a girl wants.
Yeah.
Got it.
Here in LA. And she was pumping her gas, and I was pumping my gas. We were at the same column.
One on either side of
the
thing.
You make eye contact.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing her and being like, how you doing? She's like, I'm really good. How about you? And I was like, I'm good. And as I'm looking at her, I realized who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
And I think I tried to be like, so what you doing after this? What you about to do after this?
What you doing?
But she was like, gonna go home. And I was like, well, you be safe. Because I don't have anything else to say. I don't know.
She always thought you were hitting on her.
I was hitting on her. But I'm so bad at hitting on people that I had no idea how to hit on somebody.
Yeah.
And so I just remember pulling away from that, calling up friends immediately and being like, I just tried terribly to hit on Amanda Bynes, and then fast forward a couple years later, this is where we are, and I just felt like the life that could have been.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
can you imagine the alternate in Earth 295 in two galaxies or universes away when you and Amanda Bynes met at a gas station, y'all went on a date, you're married with 4 little babies running around your terrazzo mansion in Malibu. That's another alternate universe for you, girl.
Yeah, and I have the heart tattoo on my eye. Yes, I think about it actually. You know, sometimes you think about the one that got away.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I'm not playing. Y'all probably think I'm really joking, but you never know. I felt the fireworks. I just fumbled the bag.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I really did.
Damn.
I really did. And like, you know, both of us are living lives that, you know, could have been different.
Well,
I can't believe I just told you that story.
I love that.
But Amanda Bynes, wherever you are right now, I love you.
Okay, last two. Beyonce, but she refuses to take her high heel shoes off. She's walking around your house, stomping around the entire house, leaving scuff marks, shoes everywhere.
Put your freakum dress on. Baby, you fuck these floors.
I know.
I don't.
Beyonce could come in my house with a bulldozer. I'm like, come on in, B.
Beyonce could come in my house with combat boots, chuck full of shit.
Yes.
And just
smearing
across an alpaca rug. I'm going to roll on it.
She can come up here, hold up style with that yellow dress with a baseball bat, breaking my house apart. I'm like, welcome.
I'm like, wow, do you do this with all your friends? Jeez, Messina never mentioned this.
Okay, last one. RuPaul, but she charges you her booking fee to come over.
Okay, so I know the fee. I know the fee. I'm going to say yeah.
Come on in.
I'm going to say yeah. Stay a while.
You have to stay for a few nights.
Because I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to have to put that on Klarna. Okay? I'm going to have to put that on Klarna. But once you see it, this is the thing. I feel like once you come into the house, you don't want to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I remember we did an interview with Andra Day.
Oh, love her.
And she was like, I got stuff to do, but I don't want to leave. Leslie Jones came to the house. She was like, Scott, I have never done an interview like this. I have so much stuff to do today, but I'm not leaving you.
You're not trying to leave.
Tay Diggs was like, bruh.
Y'all's energy was also so dope too.
You down the street.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like Cynthia Erivo drove herself. Cynthia Erivo.
Gag.
Jesus.
Gag.
Drove herself. And it's actually one of the real pushes to create this show, you know. I credit Tommy Crump. I credit Cynthia Erivo with real pushes to bet on myself to invest in the art that we wanted to create.
Yeah.
And it's been a crazy ride so far.
Let me tell you something. I don't know. I don't know if manifesting is real. Like, whatever. All I know in this world is true is that I got to pay my taxes and stay black until the day I die. But
also, you don't have to.
This is true.
With AI and technology, and
I will though.
Same. Prefer it.
But I am going to manifest for you, Scott. I want this show to reach the fucking stratosphere. This should be, I mean, you have all the control now, but this needs to be on fucking network television for everyone to see all the time. It is just such a delicious watch, and it's just so infectious, and it's like, it's amazing TV. And you should really be proud of yourself. It's so good. And I want some more house party. Where the house party at?
You're going to make me cry.
It's incredible. It's so good. It is so good. And, you've been in the industry for so long, working hard, and you are reaping what you've been selling for all these years. And that's so fabulous and so beautiful and so delicious. So I hope that this becomes, this if you're on NBC, put it on network, NBC, take it off of YouTube, put it on network. And I just wish them nothing but the best for you. I just love it so much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm doing my very best to remain composed on this, because I tried my very best to not be crying on people's stuff. Because I know what it means to have a platform and use it to big up people that you respect and that you want to see win. And I appreciate that so much, that you are spending this time and this resource with me in service to what we're doing with House Guest and your perspective on it.
Yeah.
The things that we have planned are grand.
Wow.
The people who are reaching out to us to say, I see this show and I want to know what I can offer of my platform or my position to grow it, is crazy. If I told you the names of the people who just on the way here happened, just know, if I could eat my face, I would have eaten my face.
Yeah.
I am moved by the fact that people rock with something that we're creating so hard that it feels like it's also their own, that they've invested in it that way. Watching our show feels that way. Merch coming to you pretty soon.
Yeah.
But I really just want to say thank you. Like, it's incredible what you're doing, and it's incredible the path that you've carved for yourself.
Yeah.
And the road you walk every day, because you're this person off camera.
I am.
You are this person in casual conversation, in formal conversation. You mean to be a blessing to everybody that you encounter, whether that's the wording that you use for it. And I've seen it happen. I see it happen. I watch it in real time. And this was an automatic yes.
Real recognizes real.
Straight up.
Real recognizes real.
Straight up. Put that on Klarning.
Y'all, this has been Scott V. Evans here on Monét Talks. And you make sure y'all watch. Just you watch a few episodes and you will not regret that decision. It is such a good fucking show. Congratulations, darling.
You're the bomb. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Monét Talks.